family for justice. Her name is Ariana Duncan. She couldn't be here with us. So I just want to say Jimmy was only 26 years old when Hemet Police Department murdered him on July 4th, 2024. That night, Jimmy was drugged inside a bar. He had only consumed a small amount of liquor, a Modelo. Wild turkey shot before doing one more shot before a strange man had approached him. Witnesses say that at that point, it appeared that the man had been harassing him. Jimmy tried to leave the bar and walking down the street, and the police or a guard followed him to make sure he was okay. While stumbling, Jimmy allegedly dropped what looked to be a gun. He picked it back up, put it away, and kept walking. At that point, the bar back stopped, following him, and returned inside. Then the bartender called the dispatcher, reporting what she apparently saw. But the dispatcher failed to identify that Jimmy didn't have a real gun. She thought that he had dropped the gun. Jimmy was sitting on the ground when police of Hemet Department approached him. They shot over 100 rounds into Jimmy, and only 18 hit him. They fatally shot him, thinking that he appeared to be a threat to him. Jimmy's family is demanding justice for his life and for Hemet's Police Department to hold their officers accountable. Again, this continues to happen to our loved ones. We want to uplift Jimmy Lopez's family and again honor his life and let everybody know that this continues to happen to every stolen life matters, and this needs to end. So justice for Jimmy Lopez and hold Hemet Police Department accountable.
Justice.
Woo! Justice for Jimmy!
Justice for Jimmy!
Our next speaker is Angelica, an immigrant rights activist, ethnic studies educator, and mother who grew up in East LA, where systemic oppression inspired her drive to defend her community. Angelica is on the steering committee for the Community Self Defense Coalition of Los Angeles. She's a MECHA sponsor and a member of Unión del Barrio. She co-founded the Paula Crisostomo Dream Center, the first dream center in a U.S. high school, empowering the undocumented community and established clubs promoting empowerment and ethnic studies. What's up, everyone? Whole streets?
Our streets!
Whole streets?
Our streets!
But do you feel it? Make sure you feel it and make sure your kids feel it. Hola, mi nombre es Angélica, yo soy maestra de Historia y Estudios Étnicos. Apoyo el Comité para Estudiantes de Inmigración en UTLA. Soy parte de la coalición de autodefensa comunitaria y soy miembro de Unión del Barrio. Hoy estamos aquí para acordarnos de nuestra historia. Tenemos más de 500 años. Quiero que sepan, más de 500 años. We've been fighting genocide for 500 years. Resistance is in our blood. The fact that we're alive after genocide, after bombing, after targeting, after ICE, we will outlive this empire.
That's right.
Queremos que se sepa que hemos sobrevivido genocidio, que nos bombardeen, que nos disparen, que nos estén atacando con la migra. Nosotros vamos a estar aquí después de que caiga este país imperialista. Desde antes que estuviera Trump, han estado atacando nuestras comunidades y esto tiene que estar claro. Nosotros y la resistencia ha estado aquí antes de eso. Our communities have been under attack before Trump was here. ICE was a thing before.
Right.
The raids were a thing before.
Right.
And it's important for us to remember that. We've survived this, and we sure as fuck we're gonna survive this now. My students, I'm a teacher, remember? My students, when Trump was elected, talked about how scared they were. They talked about going home and not finding their families. They were scared. Miss, what am I gonna do if I show up and my parents aren't there? And the parents will share the same thing. What are my kids gonna do if they go home and I'm not there? And then the kids would be like, what if they take me, Miss? What am I gonna do? And I need you to look around. This is what we do. We keep us safe.
We keep us safe.
We keep us safe. Cuando mis estudiantes me dicen que tienen miedo, que lleguen a su casa y no encuentren a sus familiares ahí, quiero que miren a su alrededor. Esta es la solución. Solo el pueblo salva al pueblo. Solo el pueblo salva al pueblo. Let's make some noise.
Let me introduce our next speaker, Lisa Peña. Lisa Peña is from La Mesa National de Brown Berets. Lisa Peña is speaking on behalf of La Mesa National de Brown Berets. The Brown Berets provide the community with protection, mutual aid, and address their needs. The Brown Berets also answer calls to action to defend public education and demand police accountability.
Let's go, baby.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Peña and I'm speaking on behalf of La Mesa Nacional de Brown Berets. We're very honored to be here with you today as we continue our fight for the community. We are dedicated to serving, observing, and protecting the community. We will continue to answer your calls to action and any other demands that the community may have. We see the suppression of our community is a repeating pattern, but just as we see this again in time, the Brown Berets and other organizations will continue to stand up for the community. So join us as we continue to march alongside the community, do mutual aid, and keep up with asking for accountability.